Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This TarotScope reading will cover September 1st to the 15th, 2025. It's a collective and general reading, so if something does not resonate, just check your other placements. All the links are down below in the description box. On September the 5th, I'll be uploading the last Summer Love bonus reading, which will focus only on love. This reading, however, will focus on everything. In the meantime, I'd also like to say thank you to everyone who left me a donation in my PayPal donation jar. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's start the reading. We'll take a look at the planets first, and then we'll see what messages come through from the tarot. Okay, Taurus, I'll tell you right off, romance is going to get very exciting this month. Let's start with the first 2 weeks. We have Saturn, which is in retrograde in the sign of Pisces. So when this happens, we're going to be looking at boundaries and emotions. So Taurus, are your boundaries respected when you say no? If not, we've got a bit of time because Saturn will be going direct on the 27th of November. Now, Saturn in Pisces can be very emotional, so you're going to have to increase a little bit of your self-care. And Saturn will remain in Pisces until the 13th of February, so you've got time for that. Okay, let's see what else. On the 2nd of September, we have Mercury entering the sign of Virgo. So when this happens, it's time for analytical work. Now, Taurus, you're already very good at working and you're very good at details. This is going to simply fine-tune it a little bit more, okay? Now, even communication will tend to be precise. However, do not overdo it and become hypercritical, okay? Mercury will leave Virgo on the 18th of the month. Now, for you, when Mercury is going to join the Sun as well on the 2nd, this is going to increase your flirting. We were talking about romance for the entire month of September. If you already have a partner, however, long conversations will bring you closer and closer and closer together. So this is going to work in your favor, whether you are single or not. Okay. Then on the 6th, we have another retrograde. That is Uranus. Now, Uranus is always in favor of change and disruption, but when we go into retrograde, this means that it's better to wait until it goes direct to make drastic moves. And this will happen on the 3rd of February, okay? Instead, use this time to see where you actually need to keep things where they are or tear them down, basically. Then, on the 7th of September, we have a full moon in Pisces, which is also going to be a total lunar eclipse. When this happens, emotions are going to be very strong. Boundaries could get blurry that day. There's a lot happening. In fact, we have a specific video coming up on this because it's a very rare event. In any case, I'll anticipate. Trust your feelings, okay? Reinforce your boundaries if needed, but remain grounded and flexible because you may be tested. Actually, we all will be tested because of this eclipse, okay? Simply know when you should hold and when you should let go. The lunar eclipse is going to ask us to release things, and that's everyone. So the more willing you are to release something, which could be anything, even a way of thinking or a way of doing things, the better you're going to feel, okay? This lunar eclipse, Taurus, is going to bring a surprising revelation from a friend, okay? And this can mark a change in this friendship going forward. Keep that in mind because this is very specific for you. Last but not least, on the 15th, you are going to be blessed with making bold romantic gestures because Venus will be in a positive angle with Mars. Okay, our cosmic lovers are in a really good mood that day. And you can assert your flirting, okay, whether it be with a partner that you already have or with someone new, doesn't matter. It's going to be a really lucky day for you. Okay, Taurus, now let's take a look at what the tarot has for you. Whatever message to live a better life in any aspect, love included, of course. Oh, okay. Here we have the Hierophant, which came out in the horizontal position. So it's telling me that it can go either way. Here, this is you being either very traditional or very rebellious. This is your choice, okay? This is the opening energy that you have freedom, okay? Free will that you can choose in which direction to go. And then we also have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful, okay? A very compassionate figure, But at the same time, like we're saying, this is the freedom that you have at the beginning, rebellious or conventional, warm and kind or insecure. Okay. And maybe overly sensitive. Okay. This is how you're starting off. So we're going to have to find balance here in some manner. Okay. So let's go see what this is all about, because this is your energy coming in. Now you do choose, but this is showing me exactly in which direction we can go. Obviously, one is going to be a little bit better, the other not. So, whoa, okay. No, okay, I heard no on that one. And no on this one too. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's see what this is all about for Taurus, the first 2 weeks of September. Starting on for, okay. Got a big one this time. Okay, the world. Okay, so the world is not closed. Something is incomplete. Okay, something has to be finished. Let's go see what it is. And we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, something is incomplete, and you're okay. You're re-entering the world. You're recovering from something. That's why you haven't completed it. Something's still open. You're getting over something. Let's go see. The Action of Cups. So this is the Knight of Cups. Yikes. Okay, so we're into some sort of disappointment or conflict that came through in love. Right? And we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you didn't walk away. You didn't leave. You're stuck there. And something, no wonder, because this is in your mind. This is all in your mind, and you're still stuck there. You're still thinking about it. And that's why this came up at the beginning, because you're the one that can only release yourself from this. And this eclipse here is what can help you. This is what can help you to release it. Because if you don't, with all the romance that's coming in for you, and here on the 15th, the positive angle between Venus and Mars, this is great for you. However, take a look. The full moon and the eclipse comes in before that, so that you can release everything. Otherwise, this comes in for you and you're stuck in the past. Taurus, we have to let things go. You're going to be called to let things go. We all are for the eclipse. And otherwise, you're going to get stuck there. We're not going to move it forward. And that's really sad. I don't want to see you there. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Again, see, even the Four of Wands. Okay, the Four of Wands is supposed to be beautiful, right? It's supposed to be that beautiful reunion, that community, that celebration, that the couple having fun, etc., the rainbows, etc. And it's not like that, okay? You have some sort of conflict within you, because the conflict is inside of you that will not allow you to be happy on the outside. Gosh, is there one card, at least one, that is in the upright? Look at this. The embodiment of swords. Even the King of Swords is in the reverse. Yeah, you're cold. Simply cold. Emotionally, you have to be cold. Wow, this is a strong message for you, Taurus. Let go. Like, really, really let go. Let the eclipse take it away. And then start over. Wow. This is incredible. 1, 3, 6 cards in the reverse. You've got to let go, Taurus. You have to be happy. Wow, this is for a specific Taurus out there. This is incredible. And only you can do it. See how these cards came out at the beginning? Only you. The choice is only up to you. Because if you don't stop thinking that manner, you won't free yourself. You've trapped yourself inside of yourself. Wow. Okay, let's see if there's anything we can tell Taurus. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles. Someone took advantage of you. You're too nice. Doesn't surprise me. This is the energy of Taurus telling me, but this is what I went through. Right? Yeah. Tauruses are very generous. Very kind-hearted. Very protective as well. but you got to let go. And there we go. What else do you have to choose? This is your free will again. Action of Pentacles. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. This is Knight of Pentacles. You're going to have to decide to be either very practical, okay, or to risk it. You're the only one that can choose. Wow. Okay. You're the only one that can choose, because here, you know, you're afraid that this is going to happen again, whoever you are, that someone took advantage of you. But the choice is yours. This is how you gain your strength in life. Wow, there's like, I'm hearing silence at this moment, saying you can't tell the Taurus what to do. They have to do it. Yeah, this is a really strong lesson. No, I'm hearing, don't put it down. Okay. This is a really strong lesson, because it's really difficult for you to let go of this because of what they did. But that's the solution, however. But whether you want to actually take a practical step forward or risk it is completely up to you. Because practicality would say, okay, just don't do it again. But then you can't live that way, however, right? And risking it is the only way to get back on the horse. Also because whatever happened will not happen twice. Like, usually lightning does not strike twice. But once you get hit by it, it really hurts. Okay? So that's why we're convinced that it can happen again, because we were hit the first time. Okay. I just heard go now. Okay. I guess I had to say something. I don't know. There it is. Yeah. That's why I couldn't put down the cards. And Spirit said, nope, don't put them down yet. Okay. 10 of Swords in the upright. Okay. This means exhaustion. This is at the end. Okay. This is the number 10. It's the last card. Okay. You have to start putting things down and delegating them. Okay. You can't go on like this, because otherwise it will lead you to a collapse or an exhaustion or something. You're going in the wrong direction. If you keep this up, you're going in the wrong direction. Okay? Because otherwise it'll just burn you out, and that's not what you want to do. So this message is coming in as a warning. It's really important. These messages are much more important than the ones that come out saying, hey, you've got a beautiful 2 weeks ahead of you. Okay, because that's really nice, but it doesn't help us a lot. This one is telling you, Taurus, that the road that you're taking here, we understand it, okay, and we empathize for you a lot. However, it's up to you to make that change, to let go, to release it completely. During this video of the eclipse, the blood moon, there's going to be some exceptional rituals, I don't know how to actually call them, about how to release and let go of all that turmoil that's inside of us that we don't need anymore and we have to let go. I suggest you take a look at it. Okay? Because in that manner, when you can do one of them, they're very simple actually, and you can actually release it from you, then with a clean slate, you can start over again, because things are in your favor. There is romance, but you have to clean this out. You definitely have to clean it out. Okay? And we don't want to see you burn out, because you're a beautiful person. Okay? Otherwise, this wouldn't have happened because of your generosity. Okay? But we don't want to see you with an exhaustion at the end, collapsing and saying, okay, that's it, I've burnt out. No. Taurus, you cannot burn out. You're too strong. You're too beautiful. Okay, Taurus. Stay strong. I will see you in a few days for this last summer love bonus reading. And we're going to pick up there on love. That way you can see how much love is all around you. In the meantime, thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Stay strong, Taurus. Stay strong. Bye-bye for now from Angel.